Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your full moon tiny ritual plus a reading. So, let's start with lighting this candle. I have some ingredients here. There we go. I'm gonna let it burn throughout this reading. Okay? Yeah. So, I'm gonna show you what I have here. I have some dried flowers, plumerias, of course, and I have the main ingredient here is mugwort, right? And dragon's blood. It's a big chunk, and cinnamon stick. So what we're gonna do now is just take the tiny piece of resin, though it's not the correct way to use it, but right now I'm just gonna try it. Whoa, kind of like okay, yeah, I have to be gentle. Let's burn this incense. Okay. Dragon's blood has this Martian essence to it, this yang energy. The smell is very spicy. Whoa. Yep. No worries. It's resin, it's bound to drip like that. That's why I have this here, but let's do it. Let's do it. We need to burn this, all of it. Wow. Clearing. Little bit. And we're almost done. See? It's gone. Okay. I'm gonna put it there. And something spill. It's gonna, yeah, it's dry. It's gonna come off, I guess. I'm gonna let it be. Clean it later. Let's start with the reading. Okay. Let's set the intention. I'm going to set mine. You take this time to set your intention. I'm just saying thanks for this cycle, this major cycle, and I'm ready to wrap it up. And we're bringing in the new earth. And this journey is for the collective. Here's to transpersonal existence, intergalactic and all that, right? Starseeds, you have a bigger purpose, right? Your life is not just about you. I hope you know that. I hope you've made your peace with it. It's not about knowing. The knowing is there. It's there. It has always been there, you know, since you were a kid, since you were an infant. Many of you were like born in Ketu Mahadasha. The Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. And after this reading, I want you to go out and look at the moon. Not for long, just like take a peek. Over here, it's kind of rainy, so the moon has this aura around it. It looks beautiful. It's kind of like reddish. All right, The Holy Spirit angels and guides. Just to how far the color. Final shuffle. And those of you who want to know how to burn resin and dragon's blood, you burn it on a coal. Not like how I did it, I just, yeah. The starborn, you guys. Aletheia, beautiful. The bridge, yep. I love this. The prayer is answered, I'm hearing. I love this. Okay. Well, yeah, that was my breath. Actually, I want to use the book. So yes, this card is about individuation, a level of integration and all of that. This is my Starseed card as well as number 3, so that's Empress energy. Let's roll the dice also while we're at it. That went there, but 8 came out. Let's 5. 8 and 5. It's like next to each other. Well, just like this, you see? It's like this. Come on. Okay. 8, 5, 3. So 5, 3 is 8. Cool. And that's Empress energy again. I do have 8 at the end of this. 3 here. 5. Not really. This is 7. So yeah. Oh, 5 is here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if 7 comes out. 2 came out. Okay. Let's see. Aletheia. Aletheia. I hope I'm saying it right. Truth. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the word fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. That's the energy you are going to embody. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. Yeah, and this is about that presence. With all the spilling of the resin that was actually red but kind of turned black when we burned it on the candle, this is telling me, I don't know, this was about getting rid of the leftover, that residual energy that was kind of like blocking this egg to crack, to fully crack. And it's kind of like cracked open here, and this is what is on the inside, that yin yang energy, the ultimate truth, right? The truth of duality, that is divine union. So this card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. So yes, you guys, like I did this ritual, right? And I'm not into all this, like I don't practice craft or anything of that nature. But yes, I was called to do this, and I actually wanted to. And the inspiration came from this flower. It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's big, it's huge, it's beautiful. And it had raindrops on it, right? And it was reminding me of this full moon energy for some reason. And I was called to do this. Okay, so yeah. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings, set it free. So, revelation is that energy. Pay attention to what is being revealed to you. You're entering a portal. You're already in it. The portal is open. Your worldview is changing. You're seeing colors a bit more, I don't know, brighter. Your prayers are being answered. What is that? The tear. Okay. The king. There's something you've cried for, okay? And you have like, I feel like this was when you were at your low and you really, really like, spoke from your heart. Yes, and God heard it, but the divine timing was at play, so you didn't see this result back then because you had a little more soul work to do, and you did it, and now it's coming into your reality. It's a wish fulfillment. Let's see the bridge, and then we'll see the starborn, okay? I'm reading out because, there's a sync to it. The prayer card opened, so I'm just gonna read it out quickly. Offering to be of service, asking for guidance, the worship, reverence, homage. When are we in a state of prayer and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender. I do believe it's surrender. When you you reach a point, right, and then nothing else makes sense. That's when, prayer is the only thing that comes to mind. And you're naturally drawn to kind of pray and just cry to God. And whatever goes on there is between you and your God. All right, I picked this book up for the bridge. Show me the bridge. Where is it? Where is it? I think it's a place. Oh, yeah. The connection, the line, the gate, the gate. And that's 8, right? That's 8 there at the end of the. So I think it's 38. Bridges are built to connect two words. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, personalities. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no. So when we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. Yeah, building bridges. So we enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridges between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life. Okay? Remember that a bridge can be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life. Of course, all in good time, right? Mass time. Things will be revealed, bridges will be built. It's more like looking at your life from a wider perspective, I suppose. Show me. Oh, we also wanted to read the star one, I guess. Yeah, let's do that, and then I will clarify the tarot. The divine child, the star child, the destined. Yeah, your destiny is in motion. It's always in motion, but now you will see some actual action, right? For like, I'm hearing again for at least 3 years, everything was very, very internal. Your journey was very internal in nature. Now it's being turned upside down, okay? And you'll see action. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth, the moment the newborn crowns. The royal stars above are set to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world, your natal chart. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination. That's what you always know, guys. You've always known, and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. That's where you are going. Nothing about your life is mundane. It will never be. So yeah, smile. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Yep. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. If you want to go deeper, read this poem called Tripping Over Joy by Hafiz and Shakespeare's Star-Crossed Lovers. hmm I like the fact that, the recommended artists are some of my favorites, Hafiz and Shakespeare. So, yeah, guys, we're done reading about these cards. I read it out so that, you can apply whatever fits. Because when, I don't know, there's something about these interpretations, especially when it comes to oracles, right? It's all different story for everyone. So when I read out the general description, right, the pieces will fit. You will solve your own puzzle in the way you see fit. All right. So yes, this reading is very, very open to interpretation, open-ended. All right, because it's ritualistic, but I'm still going to use tarot and get deeper into this. Okay, bear with me. Holy Spirit. Fine. All right. Let's see the starboard. Spirit shows the starboard. Mm. Five of swords for the four of swords. Yep, absolutely. It is that energy after the three of swords, right? And I do have eight of swords underneath with the king of pentacles. And what's lovely about these cards is the swords are the star cards in this deck, okay? And five of swords is like, yeah, that's the kind of energy that we are trying to embody, right? The higher octave of five of swords. So you see the red robe. There were moments in your past when you were to choose yourself, but you didn't, okay? So those things happened a few times so that you will learn from it, because where you're headed, you cannot afford to make those tiny mistakes, okay? That is why these things happen, so that you will learn from experience. So there is something about choosing yourself and having courage to go after your desires, to stand in your truth that keeps coming out. And this guy is in green robes. Mm, okay, so this is also about knowing when to, like, say no to others. It's kind of like a unicorn. You see, it has this one horn and it's going, I don't know, towards his ear. I hope you can see it. Yep, right? And that's an eagle. And the scales, the Libran scales, right? They're like in chaos. Yes. So this is telling me, in order to maintain harmony and peace, there were times you didn't choose yourself. There were times you kind of just ignored your own needs. Because even when you were yet to spiritually awake, you were such a light being that you always acted from a level of higher consciousness that is very in sync with the divine. So I'm hearing it wasn't cowardice. It wasn't because you were afraid or you couldn't stand up for yourself and all of that. No. It was just you learning your ways, learning how things actually function here on earth. You were understanding through your experiences how to transmute the dense emotions. Because you're someone, I'm hearing, you're a starborn because, you know, you tried to like, you'll always learn and level up. Whereas whoever is bringing nasty energy your way, whoever is causing you anxiety and all of that, I mean, this is in the past, so whoever did that, right, down the line they have to live in the 9 of Swords, 5 and 4, 9. Okay, so it was a karmic exchange. All these experiences, regardless of, it doesn't matter who was dishing all this garbage your way, it wasn't about that. It was all a learning experience. It was done so that you come into self-induced rehabilitation where you overcome issues on your way. I don't know, I feel like you will be in a position where you'll be helping a lot of people to find their inner strength. And it wouldn't have been possible if you didn't find the way on your own through this darkness that you went through. The darkness that was, you're this star seed inside this egg, you know, and it's just cracked open, so you're just seeing a little bit of light from the cracks, but it's bursting open, my love, it's bursting open. All this, and of course a lot of this was mental, because all these 3 cards are swords, so mental energy, right? Please clarify the 5 and the 4 of Swords for your present. 6 of Pentacles, you guys. Yes. It was like a learning experience. Look at this card. There's like a teacher kind of figure. And there are like people who look like, I don't know, students? Yeah. You were in school, art school. That is why you cannot hold grudges. That is why it is easy for you to forgive. Even though when you do that, your shadow kind of acts out and makes you think that, why would you do that? But you don't have an option. You're a child of God, and God is merciful. So you're very close to that energy. You cannot be merciless. You cannot be unforgiving. It's almost like going against your nature. Okay, let's look at Alethea. So, yes, established. You guys are my star seeds. A lot of people who watch this channel, you are confirmed star seeds, ancient souls. Never compare yourself with anyone else. Show me Alethea. Five of Pentacles. You see all the fives? Yeah, that what is, it's five changes, right? That is what is changing. And five is the Mercury energy. Mercury is my planet of spirituality. Okay, underneath, King of Wands, Leo. Yeah, and this Five of Pentacles is so like Five of Wands. Okay, it's like people almost like beating each other up, conflict. This is giving me a lot happened in your life that made you want to get into this place where you were being pushed into the zone where you were supposed to kind of hustle for money, for the material success and all of that. But I feel like divine has been guiding you in such a way that all your needs are met in some way or the other, and it is done in a way that maybe you don't have enough financially, maybe you are not where you wish to be, but this period wasn't about that. It was about the internal journey, okay? And also, God was testing you in some ways, whether you will be comfortable being in the matrix mindset of like, going after the material and all that, which is kind of like against your nature. Yes, money is good, all of that is good. You will have that material success, but this reading is about the, like, you know sorry, this card is about the lack, Five of Pentacles. It denotes lack. It also denotes abandonment. Why did I say abundance? Yeah, well, it leads to abundance anyway. And we do have Six of Pentacles here, right? And five here. So what I'm trying to say is, you didn't get into hustle culture. You did not adopt that. Okay? You didn't. Even if you tried, you couldn't do it because it was so against your nature. Because you're here for a higher purpose, and money is supposed to come to you in a beautiful flow, in a way that is in alignment with your soul. So you're supposed to do what you love and earn through that. Okay? So that's what this is about. And I see a business. You could be a service provider, you could have your own business, you could have your own spiritual practice. Okay? You guys are grounding that energy that is needed to bring in this Aquarian age. And Pluto will be in Aquarius soon, right? It went retrograde, right? Stationed retrograde in Capricorn until Jan, I guess. Though we did see the 3 months of Pluto in Aquarius this spring. And yes, the energy was quick. I don't know about you guys, but I want you to think about that period. I think it was in Feb, because my god, the changes were insane. It was like, and yes, Pluto is abundance, you guys. It's that wealth energy, hidden wealth especially, as everything like moves very quickly, even though Pluto is very slow moving and all that. But it it's it's that tower energy, you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. So everything changes really quick with Pluto. And that's exactly what is supposed to happen in your case, especially when it comes to your material situation. So you need to release any lack mentality, any poverty consciousness that you're attached to, all of that. It's not your energy and you know it. And I feel like you guys You guys don't walk like that. You are, because you know those energies are grounded through fear mentality. And this reading is about your triumph over all this, because you know you were tested. You were tested by the universe. You were tested by people around you who tried to put you in this energy where you I don't know, you were, let's just say you were tested left and right for like a long time, okay? Especially past 3 years have been like very difficult. Show me the, but so very, very enlightening, you know? Not just difficult, but enlightening, and have nothing but gratitude, because your journey is so unique. Your life will never be boring. You would never have to sit and worry about uh, like you will never have existential crisis, you know. A lot of people, like, you know, they can have all the material abundance and all that, but at the end of the day they kind of like don't understand the meaning of anything, right? So I don't know, maybe that's their path, but then looking at the bigger picture of things, I don't understand that energy. Like, what are you trying to achieve? You're a soul, right? You're a soul having a human experience. So yeah. And also there's this thing about money. The more you chase it, the more it runs away. Because you're, I don't know, you're putting yourself in that dynamic where you're giving out this energy that, you know, it is something that you don't have. And hence you have to like chase it and kind of like grab it. But do you really have to? Especially if you're on a spiritual journey. Especially when you're very well taken care of, regardless of whatever your situation is. God always provides. Always. And whatever hardships you went through, it was for a higher purpose. It was to teach you certain things about life which you didn't know. Think about it. I'm not trying to justify your sufferings. No. But like, yeah. Show me the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. What am I saying? That Sagittarius energy, that higher wisdom. It's that centaur energy, right? That centaur, the healer. You've healed through whatever abandonment wounds were there. You don't carry this energy of lack. You don't. You're fighting against it. Yes. And you make others fight against it. So you don't entertain despair. Those are the things you guys are here for, right? We cannot act like everyone going through an existential crisis reading Franz Kafka and Camus. I mean, I did like them when I was like a teenager. Yeah. It was just fun to read, but like, you know, I always felt this nagging that, no, I think it's not like it's really meaningless. I never understood that part. I never agreed with it. So, yeah. This journey is leading you to your ultimate union with God. Sagittarius is this Godhead energy, right? All the mutable signs are this Godhead energy. Especially with Sagittarius is higher wisdom of a very benefic kind, you know. So it does bring in material abundance too. Jupiter is a benefic. It is. So yes, that travel is happening. You are wise beyond your years. You are realizing that. You're embodying that. I just keep hearing movement, movement. And this guy is kind of like a fighter, looks like a fighter. And this one gives me some fish. It looks like a fish. You'll fight for what's yours. It also kind of looks like a gun. Actually, to be honest, Sagittarius, right? The constellation. So the arrow is kind of pointed towards the heart of Scorpio. You have there's something that is promised, okay? Especially when it comes to your love life and all that. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. You will be embodying this Knight of Wands energy now. Two of Pentacles. Yes. So Two of Pentacles is that infinity loop, right? Where you try to find a healthy balance between two opposing energies, and it's very material in nature, right? So the way I'm seeing this reading, this part of the reading, it's like, is this energy of lack? You're almost like transmuting it through, I don't know, it's like it's going through a funnel. That energy is going through a funnel, and it is being uplifted in some way through this energy of, I don't know, there is some alchemy here. Something is hidden though. Underneath, wow, I didn't even see it. Empress. Eight of Pentacles, Hermit. Yes. So you guys, wherever you are headed, right, it requires work. So I'm telling you, busy days, very, very busy days. I see a lot of travel. I see a lot of movement. You are taking that opportunity that is headed your way. So 5 and 2, 7. So it's like the seed, you have planted a seed at some point, okay? It's growing. The roots have become very strong. You'll see the tree here in this life itself. And you'll enjoy the fruits of your labor sooner than you can guess. I do sense a lot of movement. And you did burn a lot of karma here in this life. It's kind of like, you know, that block behind the cloaked figure. It's kind of like this. It's the square. I just want to check something. Wait a minute. It's Two of Pentacles. Okay. Ammon. Reveals the past and the future. Reconciles friends and enemies. Jupiter and Capricorn. Now, harmonious change. A lot of harmonious change. That makes sense with harmony here. And there are some people fighting over here. But I do see that this energy is, you're not controlling this energy. Whoever wants to make peace, they'll come. Your job is to accept, to, yeah, let the olive branch be. Okay, I just realized the camera is kind of like, I hope you guys can see. Yeah. Okay. Right. So yes. Revelations, right? I did say that. A lot is being revealed, but I think it's about the people you've been dealing with. There are things you've known for a long time, so it's not so much about you, it's about others. A lot about you is being revealed to others, and some of them are feeling like a fool for making you feel a certain way, where they kind of like, again, put you in this Five of Pentacles energy. There are some people who underestimated you, my guy, my my guys. Okay, I don't even know what the words coming out of my mouth. I need to ground. Where is my Jasper? Come here. Yeah, some people underestimated you, okay? But you know, they were not able to kind of take you out of your power. They were not able to knock you off of your pedestal. And the pedestal, they were the ones who put you there. And then they try to knock you. Well, you're not having it. And you just kept your own peace. You kept your dignity. You maintained that energy and you kept moving. You didn't have time for all this. You didn't want to create more karma, more negative karma. You didn't do that. You focused on yourself and you kept moving, headed towards the future, like in this card, in that energy. There's a bit of defensiveness, but it's not loud. It's very, very silent. So you could be someone who's a bit intimidating. So a lot of this is done behind your back, you know, this energy of conflict that other people kind of carry. And that comes from a place that they think that you think you're better and all of that. And you're too good for them. Maybe you are, I don't know. But whoever is kind of like rubbed the wrong way, I mean, they need to work through this energy because you're a catalyst. And if you are not taking it so seriously, if you are not holding grudges and sitting in that energy, marinating in it, then if these people are doing all that, that's on them, right? It has nothing to do with you. So this Five of Pentacles is less about your money, more about that energy where, you know, people abandon you, and many of them also kind of like did that to kind of see if you're going to chase them, and you didn't. You kept focusing on yourself, okay, because you understand this Two of Pentacles energy. You understand the true nature of this human existence, the karmic nature. You look at things from different perspective, and that's the perspective you have earned through your journey of ascension, which was no child's play. So of course those people need to do the same in order to gain that access to the perspective, right? Yeah. Of course, with the Knight of Wands, I see movement. I see you being removed from this energy. And I do have Empress here. This is where you're headed. I have three primary colors here, all the four actually. The Ludo colors: red, green, yellow, blue. Okay guys, let's see the bridge. Dear Holy Spirit, show me the bridge. I'm doing this reading right at the full moon. Queen of Wands underneath. She keeps coming out. This is the energy we need to embody. 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. I did see the 8 of Swords first, so I'm gonna keep it here. I'm gonna, yeah, move, please, yeah. The bridge, huh? Okay. 8 of Swords. You see the gateway that is open? This portal, enter this portal by getting rid of any whatever tiny bit lack mentality you have, any anxiety connected to the future. And this is anxious energy, because anxiety comes from a place of lack and fear that, you know, things will never be better again, or it will never be like how it used to be, and all that crap. Don't fall in that trap, okay? That's what this energy is. Eight of Swords. And it comes from a place of unknowing. There is so much confusion, right? And it's like this mental anguish that leads to the Nine of Swords, right? Where you're not even able to kind of sleep. So this is the energy you shouldn't have, especially when it comes to your money situation, you guys. I keep saying this, the path that you are on, you will be provided for. It's just about finding the way that is best for you, that is aligned with your soul. And in order to do that, yes, you need to do a lot of inner work. It's more about that. And that is why I feel like many of you have been on this journey, this internal journey, which was tough, so that you can figure these things out, because where you're headed, you cannot afford to make dumb mistakes, right? And notice one thing about your life, like, whatever mistakes you made, you learned from it. You didn't make it a habit, you didn't repeat it, you didn't fall into victim mentality like people do just because, you know, some stuff happens to them and they can't get over it. You're not that. You take all that darkness, you transmute it. Half of the times you're doing it unconsciously, because you are a higher frequency holder. You're a light being. So many of you are like light workers. You did not choose this path. This path chose you. So many of you are connected to ascended masters. Many of you, I'm pretty sure you have like master numbers as your life path, soul number and all that, soul arch number, expression, soul expression number, 11, 22, and 33. So this 10 of Pentacles is right next to the prayers, right? The prayer. See the hand reaching out. And there's that shiny object, right? It's your promised gold. And it's not about gold or wealth and all that. It's about having the resources. And you will be provided for. You are always provided for. I have the destroyer energy, right? Underneath the heart, the offering. You have what am I saying? You have the creator energy on your side, you have the destroyer energy on your side, and you have the sustainer energy on your side. All the three energies, the Holy Trinity, works in your favor. I have the three here too, you see? The bridge. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords for the Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Of course. I was just waiting for this. King of Swords, Aquarius. Yeah. Again, guys, many of you are on a twin journey, divine counterpart journey. And of course, I told you, it's that Rahu Ketu energy. It is not for the meek. It's not for the weak. It's not for the ones who just want to be happy all the time and all that, and who want, like, this journey is for the ones who are here to learn, who are here to ascend, who are here to transcend when all is said and done. Okay? And that's who you are. Your counterpart is protected, your money is protected, your family happiness is protected. All you have to do is lose all sense of lack, and the faith that you have, strengthen it. Okay, let's get some nakshatras. Show me the starborn. Swati, Rahu energy, and Venus energy. Purvashada, invincible, independent, invincible. You are here to be independent. You are here to be someone no one can conquer. And that is why people tried to. When you were younger, people tried to get you into codependent dynamics, tried to conquer you, tried to cage you, tried to have sole access to your energy in the name of jealousy, envy, and whatnot. But you, you, you always manage to get out of that. No one can put you in a cage. No one. You're a wild being. You can be tamed. And those people who tried it, yeah, they learned some lessons. Let's just leave it at that. Show me the Alethea. Bharani. Star of restraint. It's that energy again, you know. Holding on to the last strand. Still trying to kind of hold you back. But this is Bharani energy, is this Bharan Shakti. It's like, yes, the Lord is Venus. So it is this dark feminine energy which I'm seeing kind of here, you know. Underneath this Revati, yes. Mercury. You are here as a, I don't know, as a, like, you've got, I have, I'm hearing yod, okay? So there's a possibility you have that aspect in your chart, okay? So God kind of, and I also have the destroyer here, right? So yes, it's that energy of the hand of God. And I have Yama here. So is that energy of learning through the fire. There's a test, there's a fire test. You've been through the test of fire. And yes, I was talking about the people who kind of, whoever was responsible for your suffering, those people had, let's just say, you, even though it was counterintuitive for you to indulge, but even then in that energy, they helped you, you helped them. When you look at things from a wider lens of soul existence, right? When you look at your journey as a soul, and when they look at their journey as a soul, yeah, it's balanced. The energy is very balanced. It's equal give and take, even if it looks like unfair in this life, in this existence. But you know, through you, I'll tell you how you help them, because this Bharani energy is tricky, okay? It's connected to the ancestors. And also Yama is this god, let's just say he's like this grim reaper energy in Hindu culture, okay? Yamraj. So he's the Hades, kind of like Hades, okay? This horned god. So of course he's responsible for, let's just say, how to, I don't want to get too deep into this because I don't want to appropriate and all that, even though I'm pretty, like, I don't know, eclectic. Yeah. Okay, let's just look at it in the way the people who kind of put you in a negative situation and through which you kind of learned, okay, and people who did you wrong, yeah, people who did you wrong, just because they did you wrong, right, you kind of somehow you help souls who are heavy, who have heavy karma, and they have a lot of it to burn in this life. So if they do it in pieces here and there, here and there, here and there, yes, they can. But with you, I feel like the energy is fast paced, it's accelerated. That energy of karmic burn is intense and quick. So it fastens the whole process for them and it helps them. Does it make sense? I'm not able to kind of put it properly in words because I feel like spirit doesn't want me to. Mm, but yes, because I feel like it has something to do with the fact that some of you are dealing with some sort of Stockholm syndrome, right? So yes, but doesn't want you guys to take it otherwise. Okay, so I'm not gonna. Okay, and it's yeah, restraint. Yeah, I'm being restrained right now. Sort of like put a lid on it. Put a lid on it. Don't, don't. You don't have to do that. You know, you don't have to. Can we just move on? Okay, let's move on. Because yeah, it's kind of disarray with the energy where I was headed towards. Okay, this is like ultimate dissolution and just breakdown, deconstruction. I was deconstructing this energy, yeah. But yeah, maybe some other time. Let's see the bridge. I was almost about to like wrap up this reading. I don't know why I picked up the nakshatras. Okay, please show me the bridge. Punarvasu. Wow. Restraint and then revival. I love it. Jupiter, you guys. Great mother. Pushya. Love it. Saturn. What did I say that Jupiter? Okay, no, it wasn't the previous reading. Jupiter and Saturn energy working in tandem, which was working over here also, right? Yeah. God's priest, Brihaspati. Pusha is ruled by Brihaspati, the god, priest of God, star of nourishment. This is what is coming. You're being revived. You're coming into ultimate revival of some sort, okay? You are nourished and you're also here to nourish others. All right, let's get any final messages. Do we need anything else? Any advice? Any advice for my Starseed collective, my lovely people watching this? Two cards fell. I really need to. Whoa. Okay. The moon. Full moon reading and the moon. Okay. Ace of Wands, you guys. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. And Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords. So I feel like, yes, you guys have a lot of anxiety when it comes to your money situation. Yes, 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 totally. And this reading, I hope it helps you. It helps you to kind of put you on track and helps you stop worrying so much. Okay, and just focus on the now and the and what you can do now, you know. Many of you are like creators, you're creatives, you're artists, you have that, you have something beautiful to offer to the world, okay? That's where your money lies. I am picking up on this energy of service. Virgo and Capricorn is here, right? As well as Gemini. So yeah, spiritualists of some sort. Don't worry about it, okay? And it's complete. I feel like many of you are supposed to have multiple income. So sometimes you feel like that you need to hyper focus on one source of income because I don't know, splitting your energy in 2 3 different places is not smart and all that crap. Please read about the age of Aquarius. Okay, that's what we are heading into. Okay, things are changing. The whole world order is changing. Nothing that has worked is, I mean, the traditional ways, right? It's falling off. So yes, keep your options open, even when it comes to your money situation. You need to have, I think you will have multiple sources, and one big source, of course. But if you're in that mentality where you're like, I don't know, maybe try it, hyper focus and see how it goes for you. But I feel like do what is in sync with your soul. Okay, don't water that down. Don't try to be something you're not if you want to win at life. And you know that by now. You know that. You've seen enough evidence. You don't need more evidence. Also, this is not just money, it is connected to your partner. This one person that is looks like they're everything. Yeah. So a lot of your fear connected to your material is not so much about that. It's like some of you feel like if my stuff was together, if my material life was in place, then you could have like accelerated this union. Please get out of that thinking. What do I keep saying? If you are in a divine connection, you are on divine timing. And your journey is about focusing on yourself. Built for you. Let them do whatever they are doing. Okay? If you both reach the same level of consciousness, you will meet. Union will happen. All of that is taken care of. Okay? You can't tell them what to do, they can't tell you. You're not supposed to work in union when you are still headed towards a certain point. Once you reach that point, then you can work together. Does it make sense? So it's not so much about that. I feel like most of your this 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords energy is, again, because I do have the 2 of Wands here and I do have the 2 of Swords here. So yes, and sometimes you feel like in order to make your money situation better, perhaps you'd have to kind of settle or something, compromise and just settle for the mundane. You do that and you see what's going to happen. Life is not about the mundane. Okay, you're here to show others the new way. So this full moon, this month of August, is going to make that very evident for you. If you're tapped in, if you're here watching this video, of course you are, my loves, you are. Okay, and yes, focus on manifestation. Do that, and focus on your creative endeavors. Okay, and if you have a service to offer, all of that, focus on that. Focus on your art, on your talents. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope this helps. I really hope it does. It's suddenly doing something to me. I feel like very light, at the same time very grounded. So I'm not like, I don't have that spacey energy. Usually by the end of the reading I'm like flying, almost like, yeah, my head is so spacey. But right now it's not. I love this energy. I hope you're feeling the same. Okay, let's do this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Lionsgate readings. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.